And welcome to another Thursday Night Football as we have the Oaktown Raiders taking on No Punt Intended. And this is really a match to see who sucks worse. Both these teams coming into this week at 2-10. The Oaktown Raiders just getting their asses beat by the Zero Fucks Given last week, and No Punt Intended not even getting a single point scored against the Space Jam. So this is a redemption week for them. They can't make the playoffs. Oaktown definitely can't because VGV has already locked up the Mad Dog Pop division. Whereas for No Punt Intended, it's Adult Swim and DBZ duking it out here at the end. Oh, incomplete pass there. But I don't want to say that these teams are crap because I don't fully believe that. You know, there's a lot of good players on this team. There's Napoleon Kaufman. Let us not forget what the Oaktown Raiders did last year. Oh, look at that, a diving miss. How incredible is that right there? Getting some good yards for his team. The Oaktown Raiders, who are the Whiplash Raiders last year, they had the best start of any TFO team in the history of TFO. Sack there by Lefties Get 'em. What horrible names. So let's not forget what the Oaktown Raiders have done. They did have a bounce down season this year. They weren't as good as they were last year, but I think John Foxman, look at that. He's got some great pieces out there. Touchdown City right there. You know, I got some belief behind the Raiders. And I do. I mean, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Just because of their record? You gotta judge a team better than that, you know. They got Morris Bradshaw, who is the number 3rd mad leading receiver right now. He has 15 touchdowns on the season, 44.2 yard average. He is an incredible specimen. But let us not forget about the No Punt Intended. Let me not sing the praises of the Oaktown Raiders without singing those of the No Punt Intended, who have the 5th best quarterback. Look at that catch there by McCatchy, or McCatching, or whatever his name is. McCatcher. Gotta catch them all. Catching it from McThrower, who's the number 5 mad leading passer. 64.7% completion, 2,180 yards, a 15.3 yard average, only has 6 interceptions on the season. That is pretty good. So there's Sir Runs a Lot, or Mr. Runs a Lot, or has got to run a lot, or got to catch them all, or this team, I'm telling you what, it's kind of crazy. McCatchit is actually the number 4 mad leading receiver. But they're going to have to settle for the field goal here. They weren't able to get the ball moving enough on that drive. Ooh, Oaktown's in there. Up. It's up. Ooh, it got bonked, and it is no good. Because that's how that works, buddy. No good. There's Dickey surveying. Ooh, pass incompleto. I think Dickey was the MVP last season, if I remember correctly. I'll have to go look that up and everything, but I'm pretty sure that's what occurred. You know, I don't know a lot, but I think that was true. Handoff fake Dickey. Oh, but he gets it by that guy. We all know that guy. That guy was in there. That guy did it. That guy made it happen. That guy. So they got to punto to the No Punt Intended. And the No Punt Intended probably have the best punting in the league. So. All right, last year. No, maybe I guess Eldridge Dickey was in the conversation to be the MVP, but it looks like the MVPs for offense were the Batman from DC Universe. Oh, interception by Jack Tatum. What a catch. And Mad had Ken Masters last year. I think Ken Masters beat out Eldridge Dickey just barely. Eldridge Dickey last season had a hell of a season, and I don't think anybody should look past it. He was the number 1 quarterback in Mad. He had almost 3,000 yards, only 4 interceptions on the year, and 36 touchdowns. He is a force to be reckoned with, and y'all should be reckoning with Eldridge Dickey. The final seconds of the quarter decrease. Ronald Curry picks up a first, taking us into the second quarter as Oaktown leads 7-0. No Punt Intended, a pun team, if you will. At least it has a cohesive theme, which is always appreciative. Robert, if you're listening to this, I hate you and you suck. So, and that's all I got to say about that. I don't hate Robert. He doesn't suck. I just lefties get him. He's in there again. That's his second on the day, folks. And now the handoff to Napoleon Kaufman, doing his thing, getting it past the line of scrimmage, getting it to the 3rd down and 7, into the red zone. They try to march. They're in the Evil Dave zone right now. He's got some options. Dickey getting it to Curry. Curry with the touchdown! Wow. Ronald Curry plays on Golden State Warriors and the Oaktown Raiders. I tell you what, slam dunk, interception, touchdown. It's all cool. It's all how we rule the world. And no punt intended, cannot block the field goal, and the Oaktown Raiders go up 14-0. Who will have 3 victories on the season? Who can do it? I have faith that the fumble! Oh my God, the Oaktown Raiders! They recover a fumble. They ain't fucking around, Jack. They are going to start making, no punt intended, bleed here. Eldrick Dickey looking at his options, gets it to Greg Pruitt, running slow as molasses. Can't. Ooh, maybe he can. Nope, can't. I thought he couldn't. Couldn't get the first down. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So they got to see what they got to do here. Oh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Why is he white? But he gets the sack. Rock just rocking people here. Oh, Cliff Branch with a close catch. Back into the red zone is the Oaktown Raiders. They are having no mercy here. And they shouldn't have any mercy. Look at that. Napoleon Kaufman just throwing people, doing anything he wants, whatever he wants, wherever he wants, all day, every day. That's right. There's the incompleto. So here it shows me that the most season losses was by the Rainbow Unicorns in 2015. They had 14 losses. Both these teams come into this game at, there's lefty, get them 3 sacks on the day. Very impressive. So both these teams come in with only 2 wins. So if they lose the rest of their games, they're going to tie that record. So, touchdown by Napoleon Kaufman. So what they're really playing for here is the opportunity to not be one of the worst teams in the history of TFO. If you remember that Rainbow Unicorn team, that was the all-defensive team. That's right. They tried to go all defense. They didn't put really anything in their offense, and it really bit. It really sucked. And so, you got to weigh your pros and cons when you make your teams. Sometimes you got to take chances, sometimes you don't. And I'm a big fan of the Rainbow Unicorns. They're the 80s strike back this year, and they are having a similar lackluster season. Fumbled, but out of bounds. Saved by the bounce of the ball. The 80s is 2-10 as well. So there are a lot of teams contending for that worst team ever title. They're really trying for it. You got to give them credit there. Got to give them credit for something, I guess. I don't know. I just talk. That's how this all works, guys. No punt intended. Throwing the ball. McThrowy looking around, throwing it to Runzalot. Runzalot could not run fast enough. He runs a lot, but he doesn't run fast enough. And so they're going to have to punt the ball here. Oh, the Red Ribbon Rob Dogs are also 2-10, just in case you were curious. A lot of 2-10 teams this season. It's a hard season. Do not disrespect how tough this season was, because it was tough, and some gimmicks worked and some gimmicks didn't. Greg Pruitt looking for the ball, getting it, trying to stretch his body, but wasn't able to come up with it. 37 seconds left in this half. No punt intended, begging for mercy here. They couldn't score a point last week, and now this week they haven't scored one in this half. So that means there's at least 3 halves of football where they haven't scored a point. That's rough. That's rough. Field goal unit out here as Blanda. I know a lot of you guys in fantasy take Blanda. Oh, and he just got you a magical 3 there. George Blanda, 24-0. So that brings out the kicking unit. 17 seconds on the clock for no punt intended to play around with. And if I was them, I wouldn't really play around with it. I would just run the ball. Just run the timeout. Look, you're begging to end this quarter. You're begging to stop the bleeding. let it stop. Look, there's runs a lot. Let him dance. Let him run. He got 4 more seconds. Just do one more run. Get to your condition change. Get back into that locker room so the coach can talk to you and hopefully invent some sort of comeback plan from this Oaktown slaughter that is occurring here today. No punt intended is going to be renamed No Points Intended because Fenrardo, Ryan Cox, Fenrardo. So let's see if this second half is punishing for the no punt intended, no punishment intended, or if it's redemption time. Sir Runs a Lot, or whatever his name is. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Let's get McThrower here. McThrower got in the ball, handed it off to downfield. I bet you he's running downfield. Definitely going to need to do that running. Got to make that chance. Got to make that move. All right, there we go. Downfield, getting the first down. Looking to get a little bit more there. You can't just be satisfied with the first down. Sometimes you want to get a little extra. Sometimes you want to get it done. 2nd and 23. Man, it is going to be hard. There we go, downfield. Not able, 3rd and 19. He wasn't able to do much there. You got to make your decisions here. Your decisions are what make the team go. McThrower just bombing it to end. What a catch by the tightest end. He has been a lighthouse on this team. Look at the awesomeness. Scoring the first touchdown for this team in almost 7 quarters of action. Thank you and good night. There is the kick. It's up. And there you go. Successful try. Alright, here is the kick. Let's see what they can do with it.
Ready, down, put.
I look away for a moment to do some work, and Napoleon Kaufman is doing some work on his own. Man, this Oaktown Raider, they just are going to bleed out this no punt intended. I think no punt intended, you can see them on the sidelines. They're celebrating that they scored at least a touchdown. So some of the humiliation can at least be absolved, can be removed. The exercise of the demons can only occur when points are being made. Greg Pruitt, the slowest player in the history of TFO, not able to do much there. Dickey with the fake off. Oh, lefty's gonna get him in there. And that guy getting his second sack on the day. 4th and 14, again in field goal range. Intended hold at him, held at him, hot at him. Did what they got to do. Oh, a block. I didn't think it was gonna be a block. No punt intended. Oh, look at how many blockers Tom Jones got there. That was nice. This is the fire. This is what they needed to relight, to restart, to reinvigorate themselves. They're going to do it, and they're going to do it their way. There's McThrower to McCatching. Oh, look at how fast McCatching is after halftime. Wow. And he's able to score the touchdown. No punt intended, making the adjustments they needed during halftime. Robert Schoen must have listened to me in the back. He must have called down to the coach. He was like, Roger's saying this, do this, and now look at the no punt intended, and that they have a shot at this after all. They are down by 10 points. They just scored their 2nd touchdown on the day. They blocked a field goal. There is 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time for action and adventure to happen here live tonight on Thursday Night Football. Oaktown Raiders to Kaufman. Kaufman looking around, getting a little bit of yards. That's exactly what he needs to do. Just start chipping at those yards. You got that lead quick. You don't want to give it up. You don't want... Ooh, see, that's risky there. That was risky. 3rd and 4, another big 3rd down here. As no punt intended is looking to make this a game. Oh, guy was in there, but Greg Pruitt, the slowest man on the history of the planet, is able to get the first down. You don't block the slow guy because you don't figure they're going to go to him, and that's when they go to him right there. Dickey with the handoff, but there's a rush in there. Oh, and he gets them outer backs with the sack.
Ready, down, hunt,
Of course. And Dickey with the ball. Looking at his options there, going to Napoleon Kaufman, who catches one in the sky. No punt intended, can't bring him down. Touchdown happening right now. Oaktown Raiders not taking this Lion down. They ain't gonna let no comeback from no punt intended. No comeback intended here. Oaktown saying they've always been here. The best start in TFO block field. Best start in TFO history last week. Now, knocking on the door of the worst start in TFO history. And if they can get a win here today, they at least can hold their head up high and know that they will not tie the record. Oh, and Sir runs a lot. Looking great. Guy giving him a block. He can just get a little more speed there, but, I mean, you got to take what you got to get there. You're in the Evil Dave zone now. 30 yards to a touchdown. Much better than what they had earlier. Oh! D'Angelo Williams. Devin Williams. Detroit Williams. Defense Williams? Defender Williams. That's who it is. Defender Williams with a sack. Going to the tightest end again, but double blocked. Incompleto. 3rd and 17 here. Can Mick Thrower do something here to get his team back into it? Flea flicker wide out. He held onto the ball too long as Rod Martin got in there for a sack. Oh, man, they're going for one of the longest field goals I've seen this season. A 60-yarder plus. 65, it looks like. Woo! That kicker looks like he got some good on that. And he did. It's good. Impressive from Kicky Kick-A-Lot. Well, 13 points now. They got to get the onside kick here. That's what matters. Oh, there's a bounce. There's 2. Oh, and the no punt intended. Have the ball back. Trying to make a game out of this. 3-11. Oaktown Raiders can't score if they don't touch the ball again. Oh, and the runaround, wasting all that time. I mean, they haven't pulled it out today. They were able to get a first down from it, so I can't say anything bad about it. 2:49 left on the clock. 1st and 10. McThrower. Oh, no, a director runs a lot. Getting a little bit of yardage. I don't think running's work. I mean, there is plenty of time. I can't say. They still need to get the second onside kick, though. So they need to score a touchdown and worry about getting that second onside kick. If they don't get that, then this is all for naught. That run around is stupid to run right now. Stop it. Stop it, no punt intended. If you want to stay in this game, you can stop running. What in the hell? Is this why you have sucked so bad this season? Is this what's going on? Because you got to go for it now. 4th and 14. At least they're going to pass the ball. Thank you, Lord. But everybody looks covered except that middle guy. Oh, he's going to go for that TD. And it's no good. Incompleto. Side change. Overthrown. Suck a dick. All of it happened all at once. Now the Oaktown Raiders seeing what they can do. I mean, all they really need to do is hold on to the ball. That's all you got to do. You know, even if you have to punt it here in a moment, I don't think there's enough time for 2 touchdowns to be scored. Look at that great pass there by Dickey to Branch. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I don't really understand what's happening here. I really thought the no punt intended were going to have a shot here today. And the only shot that they had was on the face. Oh, Curry with the catch. 1st down. 1st and 8. Oaktown looking to score more points. Why the fuck not, right? You're in position to do it. Might as well give it a shot. Just don't lose the ball. That's all I'm asking here. Game's almost over. You've almost put the dog down. 34 seconds. It's clicking down a little bit. 3rd and 12. If they get held here, they're going to kick a field goal, and then we're going to have a kickoff. Oh, what a catch there by Kaufman. But they're going to have to kick the field goal. That's what's going to happen. 18 seconds remaining on the clock here. Oh, almost blocked again. Oaktown taking it up 33-17 with another George Blanda field goal. That was a chip in. It was an easy one. So runs a lot. I mean, there's nothing else they can do here. Even if he runs it back for a touchdown, then they get the onside kick. They'll only have time for one more play, and they're down by too much now. They're down by 16. It's just not gonna happen. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the pass. Catchy McCatchick getting it to the 50 and then going down to the Oaktown Raiders here. 33-17. That second quarter just brutalized the no punt intended. Eldridge Dickey, 70% completion, 280 yards, where McThrower only could do 50% at 189, and an interception, which did definitely hurt. Oaktown Raiders beating them on offense, getting those first downs, 10. Napoleon Kaufman getting 151 yards off of 5 catches. That's like a 30-yard catch average. That's pretty good. He also was the leading rusher, 12 yards, 123 yards. It's 10 yards average. So an awesome day for Napoleon Kaufman. Great fantasy pick if you picked him up today. So, all right, that's it. And we will see you next Tech Mode.